In our next community conversation, we're joined by Olivia Brown, the executive director of the Albemarle Charlottesville Historical Society. She's sitting down with Steve.
Olivia, appreciate you spending a few minutes with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
We'll kind of share with our audience and me, we all learned something new, right? An absolutely fascinating character from the history of Albemarle County. Many of you have never heard of him. I never heard of him. James T.S. Taylor. So tell us about him and kind of how he shaped where we live right now.
Absolutely. So James T.S. Taylor was really quite a figure of Charlottesville. He was a free man of color born in Berryville, Virginia in 1840, but by 1850 he was living with his parents here. During the Civil War, he fought for the U.S. Colored Troops 2nd Infantry Regiment, and then afterward, and very remarkably, he starts a political career in which he got elected as one of 2 delegates from Albemarle County to serve at Virginia's Constitutional Convention in 1867.
Wow, so here's a guy for a lot of his life dedicated to kind of working between 2 struggling sides after the Civil War for understandable reasons. Apples and oranges maybe, but given our current climate, what could we learn from how he went about his work?
I think that what he really did was offer unwavering commitment to the work that he cared about. And for him, he was an advocate for civil rights. He was an advocate even early on for integrating public schools. But ultimately, it was to see, basic rights extended to all people in a post-Civil War America. So that's what he kept fighting for throughout his life.
A presentation coming up we want to touch on. If you could just kind of tell us the important things, the dates, the time, the place, and whatnot. And what do you hope the community can take away from this conversation?
Absolutely. Next week on Wednesday, November 5th at 5 p.m., we are hosting a talk with Dr. Elizabeth Varon, a history professor from UVA, on James T.S. Taylor's life. It's at the Center at Belvedere. And our in-person talk has actually fully sold out at capacity. But the great news is we offer our talks on live stream. So hopefully if people are interested, they can join our Facebook Live and see that talk with us online.
Remarkable. Good stuff post-election day, obviously.
Yes.
Other big events coming up, because I know you guys aren't just a one-and-done organization.
We aren't. We've had a really wonderful fall slate of programming, and our final program of the year will be on Thursday, December 4th at Lane Auditorium in the county office building. And it's part of our historic preservation lecture series in coordination with Preservation Piedmont, the Historic Resources Committee at the Charlottesville City Government, and the Historic Preservation Committee with the Albemarle County Government.
Nice.
So really looking at old buildings and how do we preserve them.
Listen, if people out there want to support the important work you guys are doing, what's the best way to do that?
Well, we always encourage membership, and as a small nonprofit, donations go a long way for us. But visiting our website, albemarlehistory.org, tells people all they need to know about our programs, our tours, and everything we have going on.
All right, good stuff, Olivia. Good seeing you.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Aaron?